And so you have to make that choice to be different, to not conform to the status quo, and allow your mind to begin to be transformed and governed by this love, to be disciplined in this lifestyle, and refuse to participate in spreading propaganda, lies about others, personal hang-ups that you have regarding situations and circumstances. And then fourthly, in nonviolence, in terms of the mindset, you have a mindset that respects the dignity and the worth of all individuals. And then finally, you embrace this thing called the interrelatedness of life. I was in a conversation yesterday with somebody, and I was talking to them about my presentation today. And I said, you know, we don't even understand how interrelated things are in our world. We have done so much violence, and because we don't see how connected we are to people and things, the environment. We have done so much violent damage to the environment that same environment is now coming back and is poisoning our very bodies. Cancer, heart disease, diabetes, because we did not treat nature with respect and dignity and did not understand that there's an interrelatedness between animal kingdom, between nature, between us as individuals. And so this whole attitude that doesn't have anything to do with me, it just doesn't work when you understand nonviolence. Because God made the universe for everything to work in connection and in balance with one another. And to be treated with a certain level of dignity and respect. You said, well, why we kill them animals and eat them? That's a whole nother question for discussion. And so, nonviolence must first work on you. And it is a way of life. And I hope that today you will begin to see things a little bit differently. When I watch the news, when I watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox, I watch it with a critical eye and with critical thinking, because I understand that everything that I'm hearing, and even what I read, is not necessarily the case, because I don't want to be guilty of passing on information that could create a violent environment. I'm going to challenge you as young people, as you continue to grow and develop, to really look at how our news media is perpetuating cycles of violence in our society. We don't have that discussion much. There's a lot of irresponsible journalism in our society that is creating a lot of conflict between communities of people, because the information has not been checked. And so they put it out there, and we should not allow people to get away with that. So that's an issue today that we have to take on. It's not like entertainment. Entertainment, that's a whole nother world. But when you're dealing with news, which is supposed to be information, it's very important that when I sit in that seat of reporting, that I make sure I have all my facts correct, and that I don't print incorrect information. So today, as you continue to move through this nonviolent workshop, I've challenged you on one front, two fronts. One, to make the choice for nonviolence. because the only other choice is non-existence. And if we continue in the cycle that we're in, that's where we're going to be as a world. And the second thing is to realize that it starts with you. Dr. King probably changed more people because he wasn't doing nonviolence. He was being nonviolent. In his very being, it communicated nonviolence. And so put your hand on yourself again. Say, I will be nonviolent. Not just do nonviolence. And then I want every young person to stand up because I want you to repeat something after me and I'm out. I recognize and respect you as a leader. So as one leader to another leader, I want to leave you with a charge and a pledge for you to live by that is really important for leading people in a nonviolent manner and creating a nonviolent culture. And only you all can do it. Only your generation can change the paradigm. So this is, I want you just to repeat after me. This is called the Be a King Pledge. Ladies, don't get it twisted. It's not about a man as a king. It's about a frame of reference, frame of mind. And be a king comes out of my name, incidentally, so that's why I say that too. I will be on top of my game. I will be on top of my game. Y'all didn't say that convincingly. Let's start that again. I will be on top of my game. I will be on top of my game. I will stand out and not just fit in. I will stand out and not just fit in. I will be the greatest influence. I will be the greatest influence. I will take charge of my life. I will take charge of my life. I will go for the best and not settle for less. I will go for the best and not settle for less. I will step up and take my throne. I will positively pressure my peers. I will leave common behind. I will reject commonality. I will refuse to be ordinary. I will refuse to be regular. I will distinguish myself. I will elevate my thinking. I will set the rules. I will recreate the norm. And I really like this one. I will devastate mediocrity. I will not cheat. I will not take shortcuts. I will make the grade. I will take responsibility for my actions. And I will lead the way nonviolently. You may be seated.